Hello everyone. In this session, I would like to discuss about how to handle the inheritance in JavaScript. Generally, inheritance is going to work on classes. First of all, let's discuss how many ways we can create the class in JavaScript. This is my developer console window. Here itself, I want to write my JavaScript code. In JavaScript, we can create the classes in two ways. One is like functional, another one is like by using class keyword we can create. Let's discuss about the functional classes and how it can inherit the properties into my functional class. So create one functional class. This is my functional class. Inside this class, there has one variable is there, simple variable n1 equals to 10. Perfect. Okay, now when it is going to acting like a class, whenever you are using this particular arithmetic by using new operator, then we can say like it's like a class. Now see this O contains what? One property n1 or not. My object contains one property n1. Now if you observe here, O dot n1 is like 10, O dot n2 is not there, so that it's like undefined. Now I need O dot n2 also. That means O dot n1 is not there. O dot n1 is there, O dot n2 is not there. So I want to get that n2 property from outside. Through inheritance, I want to get it. So what is inheritance means? Get some properties, variables or methods from outside into my class. From outside into my class. So this particular class requires one n2 property from outside. So how we can handle the inheritance for my functional classes means first you can write the class, which class you want me to inherit the properties from outside. If it is like a functional class that has one property is their prototype, and then which property you want me to inherit n2 with which value 20. Done. Now see this, before inheriting the property, my O dot n2 value is like undefined. After inherit the property, okay, my O dot value n2 value is like 20 or not. Like this, we can inherit one variable into my arithmetic class. My arithmetic class is like which type of class? It's a functional class. Not only variable, we can inherit the functions also. For example, in my arithmetic class, there is no functions, nothing. Okay, for example, one sum function is there. Now see, is my sum function, if you call, is my sum function is there or not there? Not there. So that it gives me an error like what? O dot sum is not a function. So I want to inherit the sum function into my arithmetic class. So how we can means my arithmetic dot prototype, my sum is what? It's a function. So that you have to inherit with this syntax. Now you can write one message like console.log of, okay, all would like this, you can write it. See, before inheriting a function, my O dot sum is not there, so it throws an exception. After inherited, my O dot sum is like what? There, then the time see it's called or not. So the final conclusion is if you want to inherit the variable into my arithmetic functional class, like this we can inherit. If you want to inherit a function, a method inside a functional arithmetic class, we can inherit like this. This is the way my inheritance is going to work for which classes? Functional classes. My functional classes, we can say like a constructor classes also. Why? Because this arithmetic is a class name as well as this particular function is acting like what? Constructor also. At the time of calling my, at the time of creating my object, this particular function is going to execute, so that it is acting like a constructor also. Finally, we can say like it's like a constructor class. Perfect. Okay, that is for functional classes. Can we go with the class keyword? If you create a class by using class keyword, class A is there. Here, there has only one member is there, n1 equals to 10. Okay, now if you create a class by using class keyword, the variables we can create like this. This is the syntax. Don't put like where, let or something. Directly we can create. Directly we can write like this. Only variable name and initialization value. The another way is you can create inside the constructor like this dot n1 equals to 10. Either that one or this one. Any syntax you can use it. Now I want to create an object. So how we can create an object? O equals to new arithmetic. Yes. Now see my O, my n1 is there or not? O dot n1 is this one, O dot n2 is this one, not there. I want to inherit the n2 property into my arithmetic class, my class you created by using class keyword. So that how you can inherit, If it is like a functional class or it's like a class keyword class, we can use the prototype, no problem. Prototype is going to work for both. Now, if you come here, see, my o dot n2 is 20 or not. See, you inherit my n2 variable into my arithmetic class keyword class. This is by using prototype or not. Okay, another one is like o dot sub is there or not there? Not there. So that I want to inherit this sub also. There has another way also there. Inherit the properties into my arithmetic class. How you know? Okay, you can create one more class. Okay, that class we can say like a parent or whatever it is. Okay, that class contains my property called as a sum method. Console.log of form. Yes, this particular class I want to extend into my class. My class contains one variable. Now if I create an object for this particular arithmetic, new arithmetic, yes, now I can call my n1. Now I can call my sum also. Say this, my sum is not my own member, that is inherited from my p class or not, parent class or not. Okay, this is also one more way to inherit the members into class keyword class. Either prototype you can use it, or by using extends keyword you can get the properties from another class into my arithmetic class. This is the way we can handle the inheritance in your JavaScript for both functional classes as well as class keyword classes. Thanks guys, thanks for watching.